In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. TenexToken. Play smart, play discreet. This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV. It is the start of Dave Allen Fight Week. Here we go again.
Yeah, I know. Number fight 34, headline 4. First time in Sheffield. Proud to be in Sheffield. Proud to be in this hotel. I've been in this hotel since 2015 on undercards at Kelbrook. I'm the main guy. It's nice, feels nice, yeah, it feels good.
What was the card that you fought Jason Gavin on?
It was Kelbrook. Kelbrook was on. Who did he box? Kevin Bizier, maybe? I think it was Bizier. Yeah, it was in this very hotel. Yeah, mad times. Crackers, actually. It's mad. Yeah, it was a mad few days in there. Good.
Back in the day. Back in the day. When I listen to people obviously talking about how important this fight is for you, it is important because I know Eddie Hearn, etc., everyone's talking about who could they fight, etc., but who's that?
Makhmudov.
Oh, was it Makhmudov? Was it actually?
Yeah. He thinks I'm surname. I don't think he's on his show somewhere though.
I've lost my train of thought here. I know people are talking about X, Y, Z, blah, blah, but you cannot afford to fall on Saturday night, can you?
I mean, I'm going to try not to. The trajectory at the minute is just going up and up and up, but I've been here before. I've never been past this level. You know, like Sonic the Hedgehog as a kid, you get to a certain level and you like, say there's 10 levels, I've got to like level 6 before. Like level 7's hard, you know. Been beat there so many times. So, yeah. You know, I want to win more than anything, but I also have to, you have to normalise. You come second best sometimes in sport, and that's all right as well. Any young people watching this, you come second best sometimes. I've lost 7 times. And I'm headlining back to back now after 7 defeats, so you can always keep coming back. But if I want to go to where I want to go and give me kids stability, the whole childhood, I can do that Saturday night, so I train really hard and I plan on doing that.
When Makhmudov was first put to you, what did you have to weigh up? Like, obviously the size of him is some looks going to call it an issue, but that's the thing, is I think 6'7".
Boy,
yeah. Aside from, what did you have to weigh up? Obviously he's suffered a couple of defeats in his career to Guido and Caballero, but for you, what did you have to weigh up?
The money was the same whether I boxed. So I said to Ed, I thought I'd get a bit of an easier touch in Sheffield. And it's like, no. Give me a list: Tony Oka, Alexis Barriere, Otto Wallin, Nelson Heiss and Makhmudov. I said, we'll box Makhmudov. He said, are you mad? I said, well, I'm against the wall here, Ed. Give me 5 fellas that might fucking batter me. I might as well take the one that people will give me most credit for getting beat up by. So yeah, it was the same money for all of them. But I fancied it. I wanted to why not have the best challenge. I've always boxed the best if I can. I'm not the best fighter in the world, and I'm not even in the best fights all the time. I can be in some stinkers, but I always try and take on the biggest challenges. Try and give value for money if I can. I always try to. And it's different now. I train hard as well. I do everything I can now to do my best. So hopefully I get a result Saturday, but I'm up against it. I think I know I am. So I can only try my best.
You're coming kind of full swing round for a second phase with Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, etc. There was points of your less active parts, shall we say, of your career where Hearn didn't want to see you box again, which he said, I think, openly to you, etc. He didn't want to see you box again. But from that point, and I remember one of these interviews that he was talking about this in, and he kind of just wanted you to call it a day. But from that point to a position that you've put yourself in now, where you are headlining for the first time in Sheffield, That's gives you personal satisfaction?
Yeah, it is all right, you know. I've been told by people in the past, like, Eddie actually cares about me and likes me. So that's nice. I think when he didn't want me to box, came from a good place, and I can see why I weren't performing, I weren't training, I weren't in the gym. I came back boxing to get my boxers out and boxing. That's why I came back at first, just to get them fighting. So I've got two on Saturday on the zone. I'm actually fucking hell. So it's gone better than I thought it would. That's not the reason I came back. So at the time when people were saying you shouldn't be boxing, they're probably right, because I wasn't doing it for the right reason. I was boxing once a year, I was boxing 4-rounders, just so my kids could box. Ed's the best promoter in the game, so I want to work with him. I'm a commodity at the minute, he wants to work with me. That's how it works. I spoke to him the other day. He said to me the other day, I said, Ed, if I get beat, we're still mates. He said, yeah, but we won't talk as much. I said, sound. That's the game, innit? So, yeah. We have a better relationship now because he understands me. He understands me, and I understand the game now. So we get on quite well.
He was obviously, I don't know if he put himself in this predicament of Matchroom having 2 shows on Saturday night. So we assume he will be in Philadelphia this weekend. But yeah, I suppose nothing can be done about that. I'm sure it's not ideal. He would have wanted to have been here, but yeah.
I'd have watched Boots tennis over me as well. So yeah, I don't blame him.
On Saturday night, I think you're going to probably have, 9,000 in there? 9,000 in there that are coming for you. Yeah,
mad really, yeah. I sold a few thousand tickets myself. My sister sold them for me. A few thousand out from us. And then the number that we sold on Ticketmaster apparently is unheard of. Apparently that's never sold apart from like Joshua pay-per-view shows. So I was like talking about, not sure, don't know how that's happened, but very proud, yeah. Very proud, yeah. I make because people like me. I'm not daft, do you know what I mean? So Johnny Fisher got there because people liked him, I did. I won that fight, and now I move on, and we're here. So this one will give me some. If I beat Makhmudov, people will have to take me serious, and that's probably why the fight's been done. Yeah, I'm a serious, not a threat, but I'm a serious top 20 contender, I think. So I'd like to win, because if I don't, I'm going to come back at domestic level. But I thought my last chance at world level was 6 years ago, so I'm not going to turn it down. I'm not turning it down. I'm not going to shy away from it.
You've undoubtedly got yourself in some condition and shape for this. I was talking to Gareth A. Davies yesterday, and he said that he likes you with a bit of pork on. That was his words. Yeah. So just talk to me about, obviously, why you have, not why, but the idea behind trimming down so much.
I've still got some pork on. I'm only £6 lighter than I was for the second Fisher fight. I'm heavier than I was for the first one. Lost £6 of fat, I think, so I do look a bit slimmer. Don't look great. Still look a bit like shit, probably most people would say. But this fella's strong and powerful. Needs to have a bit of weight on me to hold the shots and be physical with him. But I've trained really hard. I guess why I'm nervous is because I put it all in this time. If I lose this time, I'm not good enough. Which is okay, but still upsetting. So there's a lot riding on it, yeah.
What has been, if you could single out one factor that has been the major turning point over the last sort of 4 years or so for yourself, has it been having kids for you?
Probably my nan dying. My nan dying probably really changed me. Well, my nan and were alive, I always had somewhere to run me, do you know what I mean? If I ever did it wrong, got in trouble, split up with my girlfriend, I'd go to my nan's. Even as a kid, drove with my dad, go to my nan's, I'd be there for a week, do you know what I mean? So she passed away, and I just broke my heart really, and yeah, it changed me a lot really. It changed me a lot as I grow up. Then I had Betty, my daughter Betty, and yeah, probably that 6 month period of my life really changed me. The Fraser Clark fight was actually a year after that, but it changed me as a person. but it didn't change me as a boxer at that point. Then I had my son. My granddad passed. Just a mix of loads of things. My kids, my grandparents passing. My grandparents passing really hit me pretty hard, really, and matured me up. I'm still very childish, obviously, as you know. Really sobering, really, when it happened. But a mix of the kids and my grandparents passing really put me on a different level path in life, really. Much nicer guy now, I think, as well. Much nicer and friendlier and serious, and I'm a serious person now. I don't fuck about now. I don't fuck about anymore. I can't bother. It has to be good for my kids and for my life, or I'm not playing.
Are you saying that previously that you would kind of deem yourself as, in your words, fucking around?
Always fucking around, yeah, always. Did nothing but fuck around for 30 years. And I used to find out as well. Fuck around and find out. I used to find out all the time. But, yeah, I had a lot of problems and that, but I caused most of my problems, though. I fucking had loads of problems, well documented. Not as well documented that I fucking caused them all. By gambling or being a fucking moron. And I realised that as well, yeah, I realised that. When I'm past, I realised that, I thought, fucking hell. You know, she knew I was a moron as well, but she loved me anyway. She was the only one really that I made one of my sisters put up with it and still loved me anyway. So, yeah, just growing up really. Yeah, I wouldn't say I wasted it, it was all experiencing it, I had some good times, but yeah, I've really come round now, matured, and I'm really decent, sensible person now.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to dispute that you was not a decent, sensible person. Maybe not sensible, but decent. You've always been a decent. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't very sensible.
I know you don't want to look. Obviously, I'm not asking you to look past. I do want to ask you about this Wilder thing. I do want to ask you, and I know it's not your kind of thing to even make comment on it because you're fully focused on Arslan on Saturday. But a possibility is.
I only know what Eddie tells you, and I know over years now, what Eddie says sometimes means fuck all. Do you know what I mean? That's the truth and all, isn't it? Like, over years, Eddie's told me stuff, I've gone, fucking hell. Took it as gospel and been heartbroken 2 weeks later because it's a load of bollocks. So, it's what it is, isn't it, I guess? So, yeah, Wilder, I don't know. I still don't know. I still don't know if it does exist. But if I beat Makhmudov, Eddie will provide me with a 7-figure fight with the top heavyweight in the world. And if he doesn't, you just have to give me the money for it anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to ask you anything about anyone after. I did want to just mention the Wilder thing, but I think I can talk to you about this after Saturday night, once you're victorious. So, don't shrug your shoulders once you're victorious.
One of them. No. I'm nervous, I'm a realist as well. I can't sit here and say I'm definitely going to win, look down the camera, I'm going to win. I can't do it. It's just not who I am. I'm a negative guy, pessimist, just a loser. One of life's losers that's winning at the minute, so let's just keep it going.
Oh, shut up.
No, I've always been that way, very negative, and I'll remain that way. Then everything's a bonus.
I do know that mentality. I do, and a lot of people kind of think the worst, think negative, and then you're right, the anything a bonus thing. That's a real thing. That is actually a thing. I'm not going to kind of, play you on that. I think that is actually a thing.
That's what I do.
So it's like if you go for a job interview, you walk out and go, I didn't get that.
And then you get a call, you got it. Boom.
And then the high.
Then you're in, yeah. So, yeah, I expect a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. Can't believe I'm here. This is a bonus, isn't it, really? Can you believe it? I'm in this hotel 4 nights free. What a buzz.
What conversations have you had with Arslan? Like, I know you had the little face-off thing. Does he get you? Does he get your kind of Dave Allen humour, or?
I think so. I think we'd be mates if he spoke better English. Good guy, I think. I was told he was a nice fella as well. Heavyweight boxing's a small world, sparring partners and you know people. He's meant to be a nice guy. He seems like a nice fella. Saturday night, we're going to try and punch each other's heads in. I'm really easy going. You know that, but when I get in the ring, it's a sport, innit? It's like when I play football. I'll try and break your legs. I'll try and put the ball in back at night. I'll try my best to do it. I'll try my best to knock you unconscious, but till Saturday night, he's my mate, innit? When I get in the ring, I want to touch his glove before the announcements. It is what it is. I respect him. I like him. Bell goes, have a scrap after we're friends again. I hate all the bullshit fakery around boxing of like, let's hate each other. Fuck off. Just fucking be nice and box. Who's bothered? They hate it. If you don't like each other, don't shake each other's hands after the fight. Try and headbutt each other again. Fuck off faking it, man. Just be nice to each other. It's pointless. No one even cares. That's what I think anyway.
Do you know what? This week is already starting to have a feel of your fight with Lucas Brown. That was a Dave Allen fight week, and that was everything was about you. I know it was the whole thing with Chisora, etc. Who was whatever. I think he stepped back, allowed you to headline that. But this week has that similar feeling. It's mad that you've not headlined here before, to be fair. But then I suppose
Kell Brook was always was and will be a bigger name than me. World champion, great fighter. And now he's moved on. Dalton Smith will be fighting Matthias, innit? Left the door open for me. And I'm here. And I've gone in the door. And it's going to be good in Sheffield side. I'm looking forward to it.
are we expecting your traditional ring walks music? Yeah.
Feels a goal after my way. I'm not going to change too much. We're on a fucking 1 fight win streak. We're going to keep it.
I do want to just finish off by speaking about Ricky Hatton.
Yeah.
We know obviously his funeral is on this Friday, but it's been a few weeks now, and it's been a bit surreal in boxing, isn't it? And not just boxing, even obviously it transcends way outside boxing, but it's been surreal.
You know, I've always told the same story about Ricky. So when I watched Mayweather with Ricky Hatton as a 15-year-old, didn't have a clue about boxing before I started watching this. Didn't really know either of them were. I think about 11, 12 years later, I'm on the bus, right? But I still haven't passed my theory test. I'm not even asked, not even bothered what anyone says. It's fucking hard, that test. And then I'm on the bus, right, reading Metro. Ricky Hatton used to do art, like he had a column in the Metro. And it said, my mate Dave Allen is fighting, it was either Webb or Brown, I was on bus anyway, and reading paper. It said, my mate Dave Allen. And I was so fucking, I was proud. Couldn't believe it. Ricky Hatton said I was his mate in paper. Fucking buzzing over it on bus. Honestly, I was buzzing. Because he was a genuine legend of British boxing, wasn't he? But he was bigger than boxing, really, as well. He was bigger than boxing, wasn't he? I got to know him pretty well over the years. He used to spar Nathan Gorman down at the gym 2 or 3 times a week, and I was always there. You see him all over. He used to grab hold of me and hug me. And the last Fisher fight, I seen him in the hotel lobby, actually. He kissed me on the head after the fight and that. So I always got on really well with him. And it was just a shock, Well, yeah, so, he was always great with me, And he was my mate, and he put it in the paper. And I'd never been so fucking happy in my life when I saw that. He said I was his mate in the paper. I was buzzing, I took it home. I think I took it home, put it in my gym bag and took it home. I was buzzing.
There's a lot of similarities between you and Ricky Hatton in terms of how the public perceives you in boxing. I think one of the main reasons people took to Ricky because generally that he was the man in the street, and I think people, obviously with yourself, just because you are you and you're going to have a conversation with anyone or you'd make time for anyone, and I know a lot of other people do that, but there was something special about the way Ricky was so normal, and I think there's a lot of similarities with yourself in that way.
Yeah, well, I wish I could box like him. Fucking buzzing then. If I was good at him as boxing, I'd be sound. Yeah, he was a world-class fighter as well, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Wish I were that good. I'm just sound. Just a sound guy that does some boxing. It'd be nice if I was world-class fighter as well. But yeah.
All right, well, listen, I much appreciate your time as always. Enjoy this week. Don't wish it away. Don't. I know you won't, but just
We're
going to
watch Pat Brown train now. Yeah. Might go and have something to eat later. Going to enjoy it. Might walk around Sheffield. Let's have a walk around. The main man this week. Yeah.
Listen, can I get one of them t-shirts this week?
Which ones?
I know you posted one saying the other day.
Yeah. Double A.
With the right, yeah.
Right.
Dave Allen, thank you very much for your time, and listen, we'll speak to you again this week, mate.
Thanks, Sean.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. TenexToken. Play smart, play discreet.